Nearly 35 years ago, in our community, nobody was talking about child abuse until one woman stood up. That was one of our founders. Her name is Norma Hirsch, and she was volunteering at what was then San Diego's emergency shelter. What changed our community forever was when Norma went into that shelter and saw what was happening to those children. A shelter that was charged to care for and licensed to care for 16 children was continually having to care for 60 at one time. To say that Norma's efforts of founding the Child Abuse Prevention Foundation, now known as Promises2Kids, was innovative is an understatement. She motivated an entire community, rallied public and private support to come up with a solution. Today's solution, it's been open 15 years, was the Polinsky Children's Center. Each year, nearly 1,000 children are cared for at the Polinsky Children's Center, and Promises2Kids is there to support them. Promises2Kids continues to be a leader in the care and treatment and support of foster children. We have brought together communities, public, private, businesses, and other social service providers to make sure that there has been a continuum of care. We are dedicated to creating a brighter future for foster children and do so through our core programs of the Polinsky Children's Center, Camp Connect, and Guardian Scholars. Promises2Kids continues to evolve to meet the ever-changing needs of foster kids. 6 years ago, we were looking at children in record number that were separated from their brothers and sisters while living in foster care. These children often are the only support for one another. They survive the trauma of the abuse together, and they need to be there. They need to have a relationship to support each other. Losing that relationship was unacceptable. So we designed Camp Connect West, at the time it was called, because it was the only one on the West Coast. We designed a camp that was a summer camp, it's 4 days. We take brothers and sisters who live apart in foster care and we bring them together. 11 years ago we started Guardian Scholars. We started it based on a highly successful model from LA and implemented it here. We were the first one in San Diego County to be looking at these higher education issues for foster youth. We're able to send 50 kids to college every year. 50 children. We're the only organization that is a locally based organization that focuses on the needs of every child in foster care. From the minute they come in through the emergency shelter, all the way until they're an adult, going to college, creating their own families, we provide the support. Much like a family would, because a lot of these children don't have that support. So we come into their lives, we make sure we surround them with what they need, which is all individualized, and then we watch them grow and flourish.